positive that we're getting anywhere, but I got something going on. I'm not sure if it's live. I got something going on, at least in the, let's see. Okay, it's the one that's just saying NOVAtazz live stream. This other one isn't it. I have no idea. It is so screwed up.
I guess.
Apparently I might have two live streams going on right now at the same time. But the one that's marked take 3 on my thing versus the one that's marked take 3 on, it's just, I don't know.
Weird stuff.
This one's done. Now hopefully it goes to the right one. I'm not going to try scheduling events anymore because this is ridiculous. My beer's sitting over here getting warm. I haven't even started it. I think I got it now. The video output is shit though. It's so blurry, I don't even know if anybody can read it. Alright, I'm closing this window. And like I said, hopefully this works. Alright. I think everything's working. I don't know about how well um, it's coming through as far as anything else.
Are you fucking joking?
Um, you guys are going to have to help me make sure that all the sound is okay, it looks okay. I'm having issues with frame rate right now. I didn't have any issues all week. Hopefully you guys can hear me. As you can see, the chat is appearing in the bottom right hand corner. Um, Geez, if I can get my frame rate up, that would be freaking awesome. But I'm not trying to be. I am. Well, Biggie's playing a video game at the moment.
Well, I would love to help, but everything's on your end.
Right, but it doesn't mean we're actually live now, so we can chit chat.
All right. Well, anything you want to talk about
Well, yeah, we're right.
besides your technical difficulties?
Besides my technical difficulties and the fact that I think I need a Hey, Han.
What?
I need a bottle opener. You know where one is?
No?
Because I don't think this is a twist tap. Heineken's not twist tap, is it?
I got one right here.
Yeah, sure. Let me just hand that over for me.
All right.
Technically, I had. Oh wait, no, that's on my Firebird keys, which aren't here. That sucks. Well, I guess my beer's just gonna sit there. Just put the beer in the glass. There we go. We're good. Don't need to do anything else. Yeah, I don't have a bottle opener. I do. It's in the kitchen, but I don't feel like leaving after just getting everything started. By the way, I don't know if you guys have seen any of this stuff yet. Hopefully the stream looks a little better. I can't tell because of the technical difficulties part. Well, it's going to be a little delayed on the screen because you got to think about it. It's got to it's got to go through YouTube, then to my encoder, and then back to YouTube. So it is going to be a little bit delayed, but it's not going to be nearly as it's about as delayed as I see it. So now you get to see how long it takes from you guys typing till till it pops up on the screen for me to be able to read it.
Mm-hmm.
It's not always like that as soon as you guys text it that I get to see it. Hopefully the frame rate isn't too bad, and though it does look like we're all frozen again.
Yeah.
I can't talk and type at the same time, so.
Quite.
I'm not sure. Is it still keeping up? The chat on the screen.
Cool.
Cool. What? I asked if it was.
Oh, yeah. On the screen. Oh my god, it's delayed.
Yeah, it is really delayed. Let's see if I can. Well, you gotta mute that because I can hear it now.
Of course.
Let's see. Chat box. There it is.
Well, farting on the other side of the room would be louder than that.
Let's see. Chatter. Source. Visual settings. there's no delay.
Hmm.
So hopefully that's all the way it needs to be. Go back to maybe go back to my live thingy. Um, so like I said, if you guys chit chat, um, it should show up in the bottom right hand corner if this is all working. Though it does appear that I seem to be stuck. Well, at least the sound works. Um,
Yeah.
I don't I don't know how to. Uh, yeah, it's saying skip frames 100%.
Jeez.
But the thing is I should be running on Ethernet, so I don't understand why I'm having issues.
Crap. There. I'm all right. All right. No.
All right, well, at least you guys can hear us. I'm just going to keep chit-chatting. Um, right now, I guess I'm trying to figure out why it's dropping the frames and not showing the video. Um, I mean it, guys. I'm really trying to get this all freaking going and working. I'm not understanding why. I had every test story in the week so far was perfect. I had a few people in there with me that helped me test it all. It was all going just fine, and then this test is not doing anything. Well, it's not doing what it's supposed to be doing. So I'm not quite sure why it's dropping the frame rate, but I got to figure it out. I'm at least still here on voice. It's saying it's not receiving video fast enough to maintain smooth streaming. Da 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 da. Um,
GPU might be overloaded.
this computer has a combined GPU CPU.
Yeah, so it's probably overloaded.
But it's not that there's nothing going on that it didn't have. Um, what's making it worse?
I don't know. I don't know.
I have no idea. I mean,
Oh, someone's running. Who dat?
Jonathan.
No,
Oh,
it's Chris.
that's Chris. Chat's no longer on the screen. All right. I gotta grab Chris's shit here so he appears. Not that anybody can see you.
Yeah, it's a nice dark night.
No, you can't. They can't see you right now because I need to redo your video feed. They can see you in active speaker, but they couldn't see you in your own spot. Done. All right. Now I can show you. Okay. All right, there we go. That should work. But I don't know if I don't know if we have a video feed yet. Let's try joining again, see if it works. No, there's still no. I have no new video feed. I have no idea what's going on. See, Chris, they can hear us, but none of my video feed is going through. It is literally just a stagnant picture from like 5-6 minutes ago.
Okay.
Actually, no, I saw frame just went through. It's horrible. I didn't change anything though.
That's the strangest part. I mean, the other night when we did it, the first night?
Yeah.
When you were setting the screen up, it seemed like it was working fine.
I don't know. For right now, I'm gonna move Jonathan and Nikolai's thingies and see if that helps any.
That might.
It might take some of the tax off of this the CPU.
Yeah.
It just sucks because then I'd have to put it all back. That's gone. And this one. That's gone.
Yep. Oh, excuse me.
Alright. Transition, see if that drops my CPU usage any. Hey, they don't even have Chris up on the screen yet on the YouTube feed.
Oh my gosh. It's painfully slow.
Oh no, Chris is there now.
Oh my gosh, he is.
Oh, this is
Just ran it slow?
Oh, it's
yeah.
It's agonizing. This is literally like a freaking horror show as a YouTuber. I mean, like I said, this worked fine all
week.
All week. We did like 3 or 4 tests, and every
Oopsie.
single one, the screen resolution was good, the frame rate was good, my CPU was freaking fine, and then today, it's just, it does not like it. And I don't understand why.
Come here.
Just wants to be stubborn, that's all.
Pretty much.
Alright, let's see here before I take off.
My viewer count is off. It's not even showing the right viewer count.
Time to kill some of the pneumonia ice here. And okay, I think we're good with that.
I don't know if that's correct right now. It's right now it's saying 0 viewer count, but that can't be right either.
Shows me 1. Are we talking about YouTube?
On YouTube? Yeah, I'm talking about on my end.
Ow.
It's just, I don't even know, man. I'm running at 60% on my CPU, 22 frames per second, and none of it is showing up.
Hmm.
None of it is showing up on the thingy. Skip frames 100%.
No engine braking ahead.
Ow, that's really
Oh,
loud,
be
Chris.
quiet. I always keep forgetting to mute her.
Mm.
Pain in the ass.
It's going
I swear to
fuzzy.
God,
It's going
her
fuzzy
name is
whenever I
Edith.
drop the freaking, whenever my frame rate drops. But like I said, I don't understand because earlier when we were doing these tests, my CPU was hitting like 30 or 40, nowhere near the 60.
Were you doing all the tests with all the NDIs open?
Yeah. That's the.
Lucy!
I don't know if there's something running that I'm just not realizing.
Hang on, I'll be right back.
So everything's on par or better than what it was the other night when we tested it.
No, it's not. It's worse. That's what we're trying to say.
Worse, okay.
This OBS is just freaking killing my freaking. But it wasn't doing that before.
Yeah, are you I don't know. Well, let's say their servers and everything should be big enough to carry everything where it wouldn't be an issue there, right? Because of
Yeah.
all the activity there usually is on Sunday nights. Would that affect yours at all?
I don't know.
Hello?
I mean, you wouldn't think it would because their stuff is huge compared to.
Well, I mean, like everything I'm going down, I'm looking at my task manager right now. Yeah, I'm still watching you guys in chat. Don't, I'm still paying attention. And I'm sorry that we don't have a nice video feed to show you guys. But, this it is what it is. I mean, I ran all these tests all week thinking that everything was going fine. Because, like, everything up here, OBS 64 EXE is using 48% of my CPU. Streamlabs OBS is using 3%. OBS browser page, which is one of the NDIs, is using 16%. Which one is this? Well, if I end task, it'll let me know which one it is because one of you guys is going to disappear. Boop.
Oh.
Watch him knock himself out.
One of you guys gonna disappear it's himself.
I know, right?
That would be my kind of luck.
Oh. I have no idea, guys. OBS 64 AXE is using 46% of my CPU and using 2,800. Wait, what?
So.
Oh, it's only using like 8%. I don't know why the Chris, that's really, really loud. I don't know if you're going through a tunnel or what.
Now, just straight country down a hill.
And it's really loud.
Well, I mean, it is a truck.
Yeah,
so.
I know. People need to learn to just, whatever. Alright, I'll be back in a second. I need to open this beer.
Oh, jeez.
Of course, it doesn't help that the truck has straight pipes and they're mounted right beside the blasted doors, so. You're
We don't
right, I
care
only
about
drink
that.
every day.
All right, guys. Well, exactly. This is basically just a radio talk show. I mean, at this point, I mean, I do. It's just.
Hmm.
I feel sad because I put all of this fucking time and work and effort into this, and none of you guys can see it.
Well, not any decent frame rate.
Well, yeah. I mean, the thing is, there's so much cool freaking shit on here. I mean, there are.
Nope.
What
I think
is
it's
it working?
working.
Is it working?
Yeah.
Oh my god! What the
Kind of.
hell?
It must have been all the extra NDIs.
Are we working? We're working.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Chat is still like really far behind. About 2 minutes.
About 2 minutes behind.
Yeah.
Oh wow. I don't want to touch anything.
Yeah, for real. Just leave it
Also,
be.
I wonder, is there any possibility YouTube system could be slowed at all because of
No,
all
this
the
is literally, I'm literally watching my frame rate and my CPU thing, and it was spiking through the roof because of OBS. So I don't know what it is or what was going on, but hopefully it's back to
it
the way.
fixed itself?
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't know if my video feed's really far behind or not.
I don't think they are.
No, on my phone, because
Oh.
it still had me disappeared. Okay, yeah,
File
it looks pretty good.
One of the places that he moderates at had the same type of issue tonight.
Oh, they did.
That's what Pilot just said there a little bit ago in the chat.
Mm.
Maybe there was a streaming issue. Okay, so anyway, so I guess I can go over now that we're like what, an hour and a half actually technically into my stream, and we're finally getting to the point to where it's actually doing something it's supposed to be doing. Up in the top left-hand corner, you will see Big E. And if he speaks, he should show up in the middle screen, as long as Chris's audio doesn't overpower everything.
Hello.
And
Maybe.
switch. Or maybe not. Maybe Chris is just going to stay in the center screen.
Chris is in the center screen for me.
Yeah. Oh, no, there he goes. They're switched. You're now in the middle, Big E.
Oh my gosh.
So, yeah, so whoever's actively speaking should stay in the center screen, and then you still have the two side screens below. The top one is Big E. The second one down is Chris, also known as Firebird Nation Car Club, a.k.a. the truck driver in my stream. So we have those there. They will constantly stay over there on the side, and then whoever is supposed to be actively talking, if Skype does it correctly, should show up in the center screen. I will always be up in the top right-hand corner. Down in the bottom right-hand corner should be the chat, and hopefully it's pretty well up to date. It looks like it's pretty up to date now, at least as far as I can tell. All right, and then if you look right below the main screen, you'll see what looks to be a bar glass, which it is. I can actually test it for you guys right here. Let's say we get a new subscriber during the live stream and they were to subscribe to the channel while we're actually live. You will see a little notification pop up in the very top center. It'll say so-and-so has subscribed, and then you will see a little subscriber doodad drop down into the cup. It looks like this one's going to fall out maybe, or is it going to, it's just going to hang there on the edge apparently. So there, no, it fell in. All right, so there is that. Also, when you guys subscribe or donate during a live stream, there is that bar you see directly below my screen. Um, that is called what they're calling a stream boss, and that basically is you have to, by doing different things in the chat, you can bring that bar down and basically take the health away from that bar, and whoever knocks that bar completely all the way down will then become the new stream boss and will actually show up on the screen with your icon and different things. That's another cool thing. I haven't really played with it yet because I haven't really done a live stream with it yet, so I'm kind of curious as to see how that's going to work. Some of the other things that we have, if you guys were to donate to my PayPal, which is I think the may or may not be the first link down below. I have no idea. It's supposed to be, but if you were to donate to my PayPal during the live stream, which is I actually prefer over donating to the super chat because the super chat YouTube takes a pretty big chunk of that. But let's say somebody were to donate, you would get a notification up at the top. It says John donated $51. That's a pretty freaking generous donation. And there will be some money that drops down into the glass jar. And also, as you can see, John killed the stream boss, and he is now the stream boss. It would be up to somebody else to knock him off the throne. Think of it kind of like King of the Hill. And then, of course, the last one would be a super chat. So again, same thing, basic thing. Somebody so and so super chatted, and as you can see, the bar for the stream boss went down quite a bit, and you'll see the money dropping into the little coin jar thing there. Right next to that, we have how many active viewers are actually viewing the live stream at the moment will show up as a number next to the little YouTube icon. Because I only really stream to YouTube, I haven't streamed to Twitch or anything yet. Otherwise, if I start streaming to Twitch as well, there will be a Twitch icon above that one with the amount of Twitch streamers that are following at that given moment. This was a lot of work on my part. Don't know why it wasn't working earlier, but we seem to be working here just fine. Chris, that is so loud. And I can't adjust
Yeah,
this.
but the only thing I can do to prevent it is to mute and mic.
Well, I know that. The thing is I don't think I can mute your. Not like before. What I used to do is I used to be able to turn down your audio. I don't want to mute you. I don't want to fit and crop video. It used to be able to let me to turn you down.
The worst part is that's on a very expensive noise canceling mic and headset.
Yeah. Yeah, I can't do what I could do in the other ones. But yeah, I mean, in this whole thing, I have to literally set up with two computers. I literally have the main computer, which is what I'm running Streamlabs on, which is, again, not ideal. I mean, I still need to build myself a new PC, but this is a temporary solution until I can actually build that better PC. I guarantee you, once I build the better PC, I won't have any of these issues with the massive CPU usage and the frame rate droppage, because this computer that I'm using right now is running on Windows 8, which is better than the Windows 7, which is on this laptop over here. But it is still running an i3 processor, which is a pretty weak processor.
Oh yeah.
But it is, like I said, otherwise I wouldn't be here this week. I just had it on a hunch to try using two different computers to do one thing, and it did work. It's working actually pretty well right now. My CPU and everything has decided to die down. I'm at like 48% on CPU, 29 frames per second, which is pretty damn good, considering the setup that I'm using. And it took us a lot of trial and error to make sure that there wasn't a lot of reverb and like people talking over each other and different other things, because I have 4 video feeds going on at once. There were supposed to be 2 other people in here with me, and they would have had their own video feeds, but I've cut their little icons out If they do pop in, they will pop into the center. You'll be able to hear them and see them in the center screen, but they won't have their own box. I don't know if my computer just couldn't handle all of that right now, or what was going on earlier, why my computer was bugging out. Maybe there was something running in the background that I didn't know of. Maybe a virus protection thingy or something. I don't know. Whew. I just need to. This is the point where I need to relax and just enjoy doing the stream with you guys. The other cool thing is I can now actively see your guys' chat live right here where I'm viewing everything else instead of having 6 windows open to do it the way I used to. So I'm going to go back up through the chat and I want to say hello to the people that I see in here. As far as YouTube is saying, we have 7 people in here right now. Whether I do believe that's probably pretty accurate. If you guys haven't yet, please hit the like button. I really, really could use it this week. So I have seen, we got Pilot in here, and I see Alan from Revenge of the Apocalypse, Mrs. Formula 71, which is Trucker Chris's better half. Let's see, who else do we have in here? I could have sworn I see One Low Blazer. He's got a freaking awesome Instagram with that nice S10 Blazer. What's up? I saw Matt in here. I think I saw Matt in here.
Yeah.
This Matt Breeze is in here. Let's see, who else is in here? I'm not sure who Stella Dragons is, but hello, welcome to the live stream. Yep, there's Matt MPG right there. Let's see. Oh, I'm not sure. Did we miss that? Did anybody see Stella Dragons subscribe and a notification go across the top?
No.
Oh.
Jeebus.
Yeah, see, even Mrs. Formula said the truck is louder for some reason tonight. It's not normally that loud. The chat on the screen is going to lag a little bit from what you guys typed. You do need to understand that what you guys type, you guys can see almost immediately, but that chat literally has to go to me, then it has to go through my Streamlabs, and the delay that the Streamlabs has, and then it has to be rebroadcasted back to YouTube. So you guys are seeing the chat delayed about as much as I see it delayed from you guys. This is why it's hard when it's only me up here on the screen to be able to do these live streams and actually carry on a conversation, because the chat is naturally about 2 minutes behind, or I think it's about like 30 seconds to a minute behind what you guys actually type. So it's really hard for me to ask a question and then I have to wait for you guys to respond and then to respond to that, and then by the time that all takes place, like a minute and a half to 2 minutes have gone by from the time you guys originally responded or the time that you originally heard me ask for a response. You're welcome, Stella. Hope you guys enjoy the live stream. We are basically just a group of guys that like to chit-chat about cars or any other stuff that you normally would talk about in a garage over a few beers. Doesn't have to be a gender thing. Just has to love chit-chatting, cars, and just an all-over good time, relaxing time on a Sunday night before having to go back to work the next day. Well, unless you work the weekend, which at that point, if you're like me, I'm sorry, but it's a fact of life. Welcome back, Matt. We just got done announcing everybody. You were actually out when we did it. So, like I said, if you subscribe, there will be a notification that pops up at the top of the screen. Or there should be. I don't know if anybody wants to unsubscribe and resubscribe and see if it works. Not that I suggest you guys all do it at once. The other thing is again, if you give me a donation during the live stream, it doesn't matter if it's $1, $2, $3, it doesn't matter. If you click the link in the description, which I hopefully is there, it'll take you to my Streamlabs page on on the great wide interwebs, and you can donate there. All of that money goes directly to me. Versus if you guys do a super chat, YouTube takes a cut of that. I did an awesome shirt for somebody a couple streams ago. They gave me a $25 super chat. I gave them a shirt off my Teesprings account. I ended up actually completely breaking even on that, as far as the amount of money I got back from YouTube versus the money that I put out to send that shirt to him. So that's why I'm leaning more towards the donations through Streamlabs versus the donations straight through YouTube, because I'll actually get more of that donation than if you were to do it through the YouTube super chat. Let's see. I have not had a few. Anybody care to guess what my beverage of choice is tonight? I'm going to give you a hint. It's not Yingling.
Guinness.
It's a little. I'm not sure if you can see it, Chris, but that's a little light for Guinness. You guys, you can't see it, Chris, because you. Where is that camera? This camera's over here.
Yeah, derp.
Yeah, I didn't see it. I'm just guessing. I know that's usually your other standby.
Right. Well, the thing is right now the thing is I have a laptop sitting over here running Skype, and it has its own webcam. Okay, that webcam feed you guys up on YouTube do not see. Only the people that are in my Skype call can see that one. Then I have another camera that's up here. So by the way, the other camera is, so if you, I don't know if you can see it, but there's another webcam right here. That one's for the Skype call. Okay, so I have that one going over here, and then I have the one that you guys up on YouTube see, which is connected to a different computer. So I have two computers running right now. The one is dedicated just to running the Streamlabs program and all of that stuff, and the other one is literally just running my Skype call. I can also probably open up my web browsers and stuff like that to view the stream. In fact, I think I might actually do that. So just to run this setup took me all week. Actually, it was about a week and a half, 2 weeks. So I think I started trying to figure this setup out. I mean, honestly though, I did originally come up with this theme like 4 weeks ago, and my one laptop just could not do it. So I figured I was going to be screwed when Google Hangouts disappeared, that my live stream would be kaput. And so I started doing some research and figuring stuff out, and I came across this, and it took me a good bit to set it up. And then once I figured out that I could use two different computers, wrong. It's not Pilsner. It's not Miller Lite, and it's not Blue Moon. It's not Rolling Rock.
Man, it's gonna make us work for it tonight.
I know, right? Chris, what is your beverage of choice tonight?
Real.
Let's go back through here, and we'll go through everybody like we normally do, while everybody's trying to get some tea. You are drinking some sweet iced tea. That's gonna make you run to the bathroom, ain't it?
Mm.
Yeah, unfortunately, but it's a short night, so a short night driving. That's gonna be dropping drops.
All right, that's not bad. Big E, what is your beverage of choice tonight?
Some nice fresh air.
Some nice. No calories, no carbs.
Yeah, exactly. No sugar even.
Man. All right. Well, at the moment, PayPal is my only way I have to go about it right now. Exactly. Correct. Hey, YouTube, a live stream with guests should not be this complicated. You guys took off the very simple way. But although this aesthetically looks a lot better, as far as I'm concerned. You know what I noticed did stop? You notice the background isn't moving anymore.
Oh, yeah.
I wonder if that was what was lagging the crap out of my freaking the thing.
Might be.
Because there's no more, that moving background isn't there anymore. Which is fine. I'll just go with a straight background. I mean, technically, I can go back in here, and I can take, is it this one? Yeah, it's this one. And I can literally. You guys can't see anything I'm doing until I'm done, so it'll just magically appear. Yeah, just like I did it like super easy. I think it's this one. Nope, it's not that one. There it is. We'll just do this. Just because. We'll hide that anyway. And boop. No, I already said it wasn't a Yingling. It is.
Is it a local microbrew?
No, it is not. It's not. And actually, it's a beer that I haven't had in a little while. But it is an old standby for when I want something a little lighter than a Yingling. Because, you know, I don't normally drink a light-colored beer. And as you can tell, this beer is... Here, I'll show you guys down here. This beer is quite a light color compared to what I normally drink.
Can we have another hint?
Comes in a green bottle.
Heineken?
Correct.
Rolling Rock.
No, he had it. Somebody
Heineken.
already said running
God
liquor.
dang.
It is a Heineken. For you guys down there.
Canadian import.
You're so fancy.
So fancy. Yeah, I do believe it's a PayPal link. Pilot, if you guys wish to donate. Like I said, this did take a lot of effort and time for me to set up for you guys this week. In fact, I did have to end up paying for a couple programs to be able to get these nice windows with the little borders and stuff around them, because none of the set themes worked for what I needed them to be. And not to mention, I still need to be able to build the better PC so this whole live stream sets up correctly, and then I can have the moving background and all of that stuff. But like I said, for now, this should work just fine. No, we already... I'm not sure if he... unless that's what he's drinking. All right, we're going to go through. What are you guys' beverage of choice tonight? So if you guys want to leave your comment in the description, I will mention it up here in the live stream, and we'll get going. Also, we'll see who's the first person to kick John off of the stream boss, considering John is just a bot anyway. Who first person?
We'll learn today, John.
If we can kick John off of the bot screen and get one of you guys up there, that would be freaking awesome.
John the bot.
So,
Robot John.
I'm not exactly sure what all you guys can do. I know that stream donations and super chats and subscribers do knock him down. I know there are some games that I can actually start incorporating through Streamlabs that you guys can actually play in the chat to keep you guys' entertainment for when you get tired of hearing me talk up here on the screen. And I apologize that I haven't put any videos out. I spent a whole lot of time trying to set this up. I mean, Big E's been here with me for the last week, doing a lot of these tests with me, till like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning sometimes?
Yeah, sometimes.
Trying to get this all set up for you guys so you guys can still enjoy this live stream. I'm going to need to learn to start looking at the camera. Instead, I'm looking at all the chat over here in the corner, and unfortunately the chat does not play underneath of the camera.
Yeah.
Because if I were to put the camera back there by under where the monitor is, it would be a whiteout. You guys wouldn't be able to see. The picture wouldn't be very clear.
Rip.
Milk and Mountain Dew. I don't know how that would taste.
Oh my gosh.
Uh,
Probably like Mountain Dew and cottage
LOL,
cheese.
I'm drinking totally broke ass. What is totally broke ass?
Coors Light.
Maybe. Oh, Natty Light. It's Natty Light. Natty Light apparently is Wendy's Frosty.
Colorado Kool-Aid.
Hey, that Wendy's Frosty, you got fries with that Wendy's Frosty? Or you, maybe, the chicken nuggets are pretty good with the Wendy's Frosty, too. You ever dunk your chicken nuggets
That
in
ought
the
to go
Frosty?
good with Corona.
But that is a staple of something that we do on this live stream. When we get rolling a little bit, one of our segments is what is your beverage of the choice tonight, and it doesn't have to be alcoholic. As you can see, Stella there is drinking milk and Mountain Dew. I still that's gonna roll my stomach.
That's nasty.
We got Chris over here. He's munching down on a Wendy's Frosty. I guess the other true question is it vanilla or chocolate? Because you didn't used to have an option. They were always chocolate. There was no vanilla Wendy's Frosty. I used to make root beer floats with chocolate Frosty back when I used to work there. Because they didn't have the vanilla. And we got Matt drinking the Natty Light. I'm not sure if anybody else is still in here. We got about 7 people in the chat according to my little YouTube tracker there in the bottom. The other thing is if you guys want, we can play with this setup and change it up a little bit. If you guys have any suggestions that I can play with, be more than willing to let me know, or let me know on Instagram, Facebook, any of my other social medias, and we'll play around with it, because this is your guys' live stream. I mean, yes, I'm here every Sunday, but this is my time to be able to relax and hang out with you guys. Not cottage cheese if you mix it. I still can't do it. Nope. That is a big nope. Not doing Mountain Dew and milk. I don't care. I don't
never change.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, that's almost like what's that horrible one you do that it makes me nope? Your food combination besides the bologna and ketchup.
We're gonna hear some real crimes against humanity tonight, aren't we?
Yeah, she does lemon and bologna and ketchup.
Ouch.
Yeah, that's a big note for me. I mean, it's not super bad, but it's not. I would do mustard and lemon and bologna, but not ketchup.
Almost as bad as milk and vodka.
All right, so Ice House. Who's ever heard of Ice House?
Never.
Ice House beer. You never heard of Ice House beer?
Nope, never heard of Ice House.
No kidding. Oh wow. I'll have to bring you some. It's decent.
Matt would rather be drinking Field Study from Trogs. You really like Trogs. I mean, all the time I hear you talking, it's always some beer from Trogs.
Yeah, for real.
This is me changing it up and going to Heineken. I'm afraid to try different beers, only because beer is expensive. And a lot of the times, I mean, the big thing that's in right now is IPAs. And literally, I have no love for an IPA. I don't see anybody making out some pretty good lagers recently. Mainly what I drink is a lager or a stout. I like my beers to be a little on the darker side as far as color. Though I have tried some dark beers I really cannot stand. Like Yingling's Black and Tan is absolutely disgusting. Cannot stand it. But it does make a mean-ass freaking soaked chicken. Marinate chicken or turkey in Black and Tan, it comes out so freaking good. It's about the only thing that beer is good for.
Let's to run fast.
Ooh.
This formula is drinking a lion kegel. I guess that's how you say it. Canoe paddler.
To what? I missed that.
LeinenKugel.
Is that the type of beer?
That's the brand of the beer, yeah.
Okay.
Canoe paddler is the flavor choice.
Yeah. Apparently something Chris said was correct. Chocolate, the original. Oh, yep, that is. Okay. Well, One Low Blazer just said that he's drinking the chocolate, which is the original. We know Matt loves IPAs. I mean, he loves IPAs for days, which means I can never trust his choice in beer. He can suggest all the beers he wants, but it's probably not on the same spectrum of the beer that I enjoy. Like I said, I enjoy a nice dark lager or a stout like Guinness. Even Guinness is extra stout, which is it's a little bit on the bitter side as far as what I like. Um,
He's been on that microbrewery field trip for so long though, with all the lucky ones he's had in taste testing. He's like beer vacation, right?
I've never had Yingling's IP lager. I'll stick to its original lager and be done with that. I haven't had any other Yingling's beer that I've actually enjoyed. As far as Miller products, I used to drink MGD a long time ago, and then I found Yingling, and I've never looked back. I don't think Miller's made another beer that I actually enjoy. But hey, we have any car news this week? I have not even been able to watch YouTube really, except for like new stuff.
No, I got some car news.
What's up?
My truck's going back to the shop Tuesday.
Is that news or old news or rehashed news or like leftover microwave news?
All the above.
But for those of you guys that do not know, poor Elliot's truck has been in and out of the shop for like the last year and a half that he's owned it. About a year and a half, right?
In and out. It just goes in for one thing. They screw it up or make it worse. And sorry, I thought the cat was calling the doorway. They screw it up and make it worse, or just don't fix it, and then I gotta bring it back.
Job security.
Have you locked out the star of your show there, Biggie?
No.
Oh, is he trying to get out?
I got the door propped open with a propane tank.
Well, that sounds safe.
Yeah, it's a little fun.
Next thing we know, Biggie is pulling one of those Twitch moves.
Watch late night news. You see, house wall exploded due to cat knocking propane bottle over that rocketed through the wall.
Oh my god.
No, you ever seen that? There's a Twitch stream or somebody where a guy was filming live and like something happened and something caught fire in the background and you just see this fire start spreading. You get up and you see him running around trying to put it the fuck out. Meanwhile, his stream is still streaming live. Oh my god, that would just be horrific. We talk about ending for technical difficulties. There is no such thing as electric vehicles on this channel, Chris. He says the Tesla truck. You mean the overpriced, oversized electric RC car?
Yeah, just about.
We're just going to pleasantly act like none of that technology is creeping up on our back door and getting rid of our lovely gas-powered engines.
Nothing but a computer that's smarter than your smartphone, right?
Right. Mrs. Formula broke the Grand Prix. What did she do to the Grand Prix, Chris?
Well, I guess I can wave a hand and say I had a little bit of hand in that from 1,000 miles away. I thought I lost a set of keys to the truck.
You saw?
Because I couldn't find the spare set. And when we bought the Dodge, and we were running around that day that we bought the Dodge, we went to dinner, did everything back to the truck, and I misplaced. I'll say misplaced because we found them. The only set of keys to the truck I had. So the truck's sitting there, and I can't get in it because my spare set was inside. And they fell behind, between the console and the seat and fell underneath next to the track.
All right.
Same scenario. That's what we thought happened. So she was out exploring the Grand Prix because that was the last car that we took back to the truck when I left the house, and proceeded to slide the seat all the way ahead. Unbeknownst to either of us, there was one of those big white air fresheners you should get at Walmart. Like the hard plastic round container underneath the seat.
Yeah.
Well, when she tried to move the seat back or moved ahead one way or the other, it wedged in the mechanism of the electric seat and it broke the drive cable for the passenger. The right side next to the passenger seat and console side of the seat. So when she tried to slide the seat back, only the driver door side of the seat would operate. The other one is stuck. So
Oh,
it shoved way up
God.
under the steering wheel, and her 8-foot frame can't slide it back at all in order to get her long legs in there to drive the car with the steering wheel up against the dash without extreme discomfort. So like, oh, ain't no big deal. You get to drive the new truck.
that's more effective than the fun box in the center console for most of our generation, or the club from the '80s generation.
Yeah.
You know, you can't fit
So,
behind the steering wheel. You can't drive the damn thing.
and I mean,
Yeah.
just to move it in the driveway, you've got to recline the back of the seat all the way
And
down
then sit
and
halfway up the
sit
seat.
on the back of the seat. Yeah.
I've been there. I've been there. I've been there. I had an old.
We rearranged the driveway while I was home.
We
you know,
had-
doing some yard and other stuff. I was like, well, okay, you know, just recline the seat back a little bit, slide back the seat. It's like, okay, you do it. Yeah, okay. Yeah, we moved the car and again. Like, I got out of. I moved the car. I think 6 feet. Got out of the car. Yeah, that ain't gonna work.
But no, I had that same problem. We had a shop car back when I was in tech school. That the seat was literally like it wasn't because there was a drive mode or whatever, but everything was just so rusted solid that you couldn't move it. And so yeah, you had to throw the seat all the way back down until we ended up just taking the seat out and putting a freaking milk crate there.
Yeah. The worst part of that whole ordeal,
Oh.
somewhere along the course of the week, basically shower night, shower day.
All right.
You know, one of them. Stripped everything out. I laid it on the shelf by the microwave. I grabbed one set of keys. Well, I was in a hurry and pressed for time, so running, got that done, come back out, and the stuff was laying there. So I have a little rice bowl to cook in the microwave. I scooped everything up, threw it in that bowl, and tossed it in the microwave, and promptly forgot about it. 2 days later, I looked in the bowl when I was going to cook something in the truck, and the said lost set of keys were in the bowl.
Oh, my
no.
God.
Yeah, so there was no need for her to move the seat in the car at all. I'm like, yeah, this one's gonna hurt. So like I say, I can raise a hand, and you know, my fault because I'm like, I don't know where the keys went. You know, look and the fact that it's a 2-door car, so it's not like you can look, you know, open the back door and look underneath the seat because there is no back door.
Right.
You know, the only way to look underneath the seat is to slide the seat ahead.
Or to slide all the way back.
Well,
Yeah.
she drives it all the way back, so that was, and
Oh.
you can't see crap underneath because of all the motors and the wiring and the cables for the drive mechanism. So,
Right.
well, so she gets to drive the truck every day,
Well, there you go.
or one of. I mean,
There's a plus side. You know, you could always drag
Yeah,
one of
there's a
those.
other than fuel mileage.
You know, you can always drag one of those nice Trans Ams out of the. If I can figure out where to put this. One of those nice Trans Ams out of the garage, which you guys can't see as I'm holding up this. I have to remember, unless you guys are watching the stream live as well, then you can't see what I'm doing up here on this camera. Which is Chris. I mean,
she's got those too. Speaking of Trans Am,
what's up?
Oh, dear.
a rare Saturday, well, half a Saturday and Sunday off because they mixed my whole rung up last week.
All right.
I mean, instead of the coast, I went maybe halfway across country, turned around, and come promptly back. So I spent 4.5 hours in the garage today and engineered a temporary fix to the broken leaf spring and put a new thermostat in the 80 SE and pulled it out of the garage for the first time this year and actually went and drove it.
Oh,
Jeez.
how did that work?
Not bad, not great. You know, it's got issues. The engine needs rebuild. So, you
And
know,
which one
around
is this?
town cruiser, maybe the 1980 SE that I bought last spring.
One Low Blazer has subscribed. Oh, we almost knocked down the chat boss, or the stream boss. Look, he's almost down. One more.
So does Streamlabs automatically give you notifications on everything?
Yep, it automatically. I
Yeah.
don't have to do anything. It automatically puts it up in the up on
In
the
the chat and
screen
everything?
and in the chat. It lets everybody know.
Cat, what are you doing?
So, I mean, it's pretty cool. I mean, it handles a lot of
Oh,
stuff.
of
I mean,
course.
I don't even. I think that if you type in the. Uh, all right, Chris. Or, Chris, do you remember Rust Belt Mechanics thing where you had the totals of, like your like chat score?
Okay.
I forget what command you have to type. It's I something. Or, exclamation point something. But let me see if I can pull that up real quick. But there are things that you can type in the chat that you can interact with the live stream with. Let's see.
Your keyboard commands or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah, them things.
Yeah.
All right. So Streamlabs chat commands. I'm looking this up on my other computer so I don't fuck up the stream. Um, let's see. I love how Streamlabs says thank you for subscribing one low blazer. That's hilarious. Now I don't know if I saw that it said you put one low blazer's little icon down in that glass. I didn't see what dropped. Um, but I think it's. Sorry guys, I'm actually looking at the different things. It is. I think it's exclamation point, exclamation mark, and then the word points. I think that's the one that we're looking for. So if somebody wants to try that, in fact, I can try that real quick. I think that is. Let's see if it pops up or not. I might not have it activated. Maybe I don't have it activated. Yeah, there it went. It worked. It says I have 17 points.
Oh.
So yeah, if you type in I points, it should tell you how many points. And later on down the road, when I set this all up, depending on how often you're in the stream and how long you're in the stream, you can trade those points in towards I think merch and stuff. If I'm not mistaken, or you can trade them in. You can use those points to battle each other in the chat. And different things, which basically when you battle each other in the chat with points, whoever wins that battle, I'm not sure exactly how it works, but they will take I think the loser's points. So, like I said, it'll become more worth it when those points actually mean something as far as like winning shirts or things like that. Which will be in the future. Like I said, I'm still getting used to how all of this stuff works. There is a lot of features in this Streamlabs and tells you a lot of different things. We see lovely bunch of coconuts, which is Elliot, has 8 points.
Yeah, I got 8 points.
One low blazer has more points than me. He's got 23 points.
That's messed up.
It's all about how long you spent in the live stream as far as viewing it. I think that's how they decide how many points you have. Yes, Mrs. Formula, just type in I points. Like I said, it's a value based.
Exclamation mark points.
Yeah, exclamation mark points. The thing is all of that is it's based off of how much time you have spent viewing the live stream. And what you can use these points for, if I'm not mistaken, when I set this up, I mean, like I said, there's a lot of things in Streamlabs that I haven't even explored yet. Um, but let's see, I can look it up. They're called loyalty points. But I can be able to let you guys redeem your points for different things. Um, Mrs. Formula's got 60 freaking points. That's because she's always in here. She's always no One Low Blazer. You are not winning. Mrs. Formula has you on your butt.
Where's the magic lottery ticket here? God dang. 60 points.
I know, right? Let's see. Trying to figure out how they work. But basically, not Twitch. But you can use them for different things.
Can we blame this on Streamlabs?
What?
The secret button you ain't found out yet?
Let's see. Stella's got 6 points. Stella's got 6 points.
Yeah.
Pilot's got 31 points.
Stella's got the least because of her beverage of choice, Mountain Dew and milk.
No, I think that has to do with she just joined us tonight. But Mrs. Formula is definitely killing it.
No doubt.
But yeah, I will start doing research on how the different stuff that Streamlabs has. Like, I mean, they have all kinds of fun stuff you guys can do. I'm not sure if, hopefully this doesn't mess anything up. It doesn't look like it's going to. But they have, actually go in here. I'm going to go in here. Hopefully this doesn't mess anything up.
Is that cumulative from every time that
you
logged in?
Until I reset it. So, like, what happens is, what happens is like, say, like, once a month, I can reset everybody's points. Or, like, maybe once, well, I only do them once a week. So, maybe once a month or once every couple of months, I can reset everybody's points and bring everybody back to even. Or I can just leave them accumulate. But let's see. Memberships, donations, nobody's done any of that. That's not what I'm looking for. No, none of that is what I'm looking for. App Store, themes. I don't even know where everything is in here. But you. So is Stella somebody you know, Chris?
Yes.
You didn't say that like you had any kind of enthusiasm for that.
You really did.
It is what it is. Long story. It was destroyed with that milk and Mountain Dew thing. Let's just say we have some prior familiarity with that term.
Right. But
yeah, it's.
I can't
hit it right.
I can't look at any of that stuff right now.
Mountain Dew and cottage cheese or curdled milk. Like, ugh.
Right. I can't look at any of that stuff right now, so I'll have to do it after the stream is over. But by next week, I'll have some research into how some of this other stuff works. Right now, the stuff that I have working is the super chats is automatic. You know, that's just a YouTube thing. It just integrates it into the Streamlabs visual stuff, so to show up on the screen. Same thing with the subscriber stuff. I'm not exactly sure what the sponsor thing is. I don't know if that's a Patreon thing or what. But there's also a sponsor thing. Like I said, I can test the widget down here. So this is just a bot, or it might even be me.
That's in Streamlabs itself?
Yeah. So this is saying that I'm a member times 2. But that's like a sponsor thing. I'm not exactly sure how that works just yet, but it is part of Streamlabs. Then, of course, like I said, you have the donation thing and you have the super chat thing. I'm not going to click either of those because the second I click that, it's going to kill the John bot. And I'd rather one of you guys kill him for me than to me cheat and kill him off by putting up a fake donation. But there are different ways to play with the stream boss too. Let me see.
Now, there's an interesting question. Pilot's wondering if he can turn his points into a PayPal donation for you.
I don't know. I'm not positive on that. I will have to let you know. Okay, so
You're wild if you could.
virtual boss battle for donation and bits. Give your audience an opportunity to work together to defeat the stream boss. Gamify your channel. You'll start with a boss health bar while your chat slowly lowers your hit points by donating or subscribing. Improve monetization. Watch your channel grow as your community fights to defeat the stream boss. The bit boss is compatible with Twitch bits as well. Increase interaction engagement. Last person to take you out becomes the new stream boss and gives others a chance to replace them. You determine the starting health. I can do all that stuff. Let's see. This is just telling me how to set them up. That's not what I want to know. I want to know how to play with the stream boss. It might only be donations and subscribers. But yeah, it's whoever deals the last bit of damage to the stream boss will take over for him. There's different styles, which I already knew that. It doesn't give me much in the way of how to do it, but the basic idea is when somebody subscribes or donates, it lowers the stream boss's health, and whoever is the last person to interact with the stream boss and kill him off will then become the new stream boss. And then it is up to the chat to get rid of him. So, and that's how that works. There's other games that I can play. There's like a spin the wheel game and different other things. Like I said, right now I don't have any of them active because I don't know how they work just yet.
There you go.
There we go. Let's see if it works. One Low Blazer donated $5. I'm not sure if that is a super chat or whatever. We'll see. Okay, that is a super chat, and as you can see, Chris is now the new stream boss. And you see that the little wine glass fills up with change. It's not up on the. It's not showing up on the YouTube yet. I mean, I can see it already. But that's right. I forgot I can see it down here on the thing as well. But that is pretty cool. So One Low Blazer, you are the first. You are the first stream boss. Well, official one, because there was me and then there was the John the bot. But you are definitely the very first stream boss. We'll see how long you stay up there. I do believe I have it set. You can't see how many points there is because I don't have the background behind it anymore. But there is a set number of points that stream boss has. Are you gonna be a spoop? We got a spoop.
Oh jeez.
There is a spoop. Oh, Spoop is touching things. Spoop does not want to be part of the stream. He says I'm out.
Bye.
But yeah.
He's seen too many flybys by Lucy's, and ain't no way I'm getting that position.
So anyway, so Chris will stay up there as the stream boss until he's kicked off. There is a set amount of points that he has, and every time you guys, every time somebody donates or subscribes, his points will start slowly going down, or very quickly, depending on how much is donated. Because it does depend on how much is donated, how much it takes to knock him off. So like I said, so thank you very much, Chris. You are my very first stream boss. And I think I need a new
That
beer.
makes you wonder if you can get enough to make your little glass overflow out the edges.
I've already tested that. It is actually pretty cool when that gets all the way up to the top. I won't sit here and spoil what happens. We'll have to just get it there. But
That's
yes,
something.
yeah. And the some of the cool things that you guys can do to help me out is the more people, again, I keep saying this, the more people you guys invite to this live stream, the bigger this live stream will get, the more fun it'll be, because we'll have more people talking, and more people can interact with the different things that I have up on the things, and the more I learn about what this whole Streamlabs can do, the more I will let you guys have access to. I really don't want to sit here and put something up on the screen that I don't really know. The stream boss I thought was pretty straightforward, so I threw that up there. The glass jar I definitely wanted. I mean, come on. I mean, that's one of the things that we do here is what is your favorite beverage. So, and also to have some sort of interaction so you guys can do something and it show up on the screen. And very much thank you, Blazer. And like I said, all of this stuff goes back into helping the channel because any money that I make off of monetization or off of donations or T-shirt sales goes into helping me make content. That is the main reason why I do these live streams at the end of the week is to hang out with you guys, interact with you guys, and to help bring stuff into you guys. Welcome, Rebecca. Welcome to the stream. I'm not sure if you guys if you've been here before, but this is my new setup. So if you haven't been here before, this is all new to you anyway. But for everybody that's been in here for a while, this is still new to us because this is our first week playing with the new setup. I will improve it and make it better as we go. Your guys' suggestions, like I said, is definitely very welcome in helping me evolve this setup. For right now, I can only do so much because of the way that this whole thing is working and the age of my computers. But as I get the new computer going, we will be making it better when I get the new rig set up. Which right now, I guess I am $5 closer to building.
I'll take out 33% of that.
Well, yes, because I actually probably will only get about $3 out of that $5.
If you're lucky.
If I'm lucky. But that's fine. It does also help with my monetization and making YouTube notice my channel. I am still in the process of working on the first Dodge Ram video. Basically had to put that in hold to crisis intervention, figure out how to get all this stuff to work. So basically where all of my time and effort as far as time to be on the computer went was figuring this stuff out to be able to be live tonight with my friends. So, I didn't notice Jonathan or anybody Jonathan Nikolai didn't show up at all, period. But yeah, they were supposed to be on tonight as well.
What douchebags.
Chris, I understand because Chris has a new job and so he's winding down at the end of the night. Yeah, Chris, one low blazer, Chris.
Oh.
He used to be on.
Too many people with the same damn name.
I know, right? It's like having like 6 Sean's.
I actually know 4 different Seans.
Well, I'm all 3 of them, right?
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No, I just live in your basement. Do you even have a basement where you live now?
I mean, yes.
Or do I still live in your mom's basement?
Probably still in my mom's basement. That sounds weird.
Anybody out there, it's an inside joke with our Xbox channel, our Xbox profiles. If you look in the description of where I live on my Xbox channel, it says Big E's basement.
Actually, it says Big E basement.
Oh, it doesn't even say Big E's?
No, it says Big E.
That's okay. Grammar's nothing but a
Make it
thing.
sound like it's a restaurant or something.
Right. Grammar's nothing but a thing, right?
That brings up your missing term then, doesn't it? Salad bar?
Yeah. He's a side dish. Oh my god. You know who else hasn't been here? Where the hell is Hammer Down Motorsports? And you know what? He probably didn't join because of all the screw up in the beginning. So it probably got all screwed up. so he probably never joined in. So let's see if we can invite some people. Let's see if we can get the YouTube count up above 10 today. That would be freaking awesome if we can get 10 people in here at once. So if you're in here, suggest this live stream to your friends and see if we can get up above 10 today. May or may not do something special next week if we get up above 10. Oh, let's see. Let's get back into some discussions here. What does Mrs. Foreman say? Oh, back to the car discussion. Would a bad wheel sensor make cruise control kick out? Yes, it would.
Yeah.
Because the wheel sensor, it's a wheeled speed.
A spiel weed.
Yeah. Blah, 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 blah. Is it a wheel speed sensor, or is it? Oh, that might kick off. That might kick Chris out. Is it a wheel speed sensor, or is it like the anti-lock brake sensor?
Well, I mean, one of the both do the same
or the
thing.
air pressure
Oh,
monitor.
yep, there it goes. Pilot did it.
Oh, jeez.
Chris was there for all of what, 15 minutes?
If he's lucky.
Well, welcome aboard, Pilot. You're up here on the stream.
Goddamn.
You got that special seat right below my window. Well, hopefully I don't crap because that's gonna go down.
Keep this up, you're gonna have a live auction just to play in the screen.
That's great. So, Pilot is now our new stream boss. Congratulations. Just to see what happens. Well, you did it. $10
Yeah.
completely kicked it off. Now, if I'm not mistaken, I don't know if I have this set to a fixed amount, or if I have it set to where every time you kick the stream boss out, that the health of the stream boss increases. There are several different options I can do. I can do it to where that the stream boss will actually increase in health every time he's replaced, or I can make it so it's just a set amount every single time. I'm not sure which one I have it set at, and I don't know if I go check it if it will kick Pilot out and put a bot back in there, and I don't want to do that. So for right now, Pilot is now our new stream boss, and he will stay there until somebody else kicks him out. So, yeah, that's what I figured. Pilot says this is fun. I said, yeah, that's what I figured. I mean, the thing I wanted to do is I wanted to make my streams more interactive. Not just everybody that's in the stream itself. Now, I don't know if my viewers is increasing or not. Do we only have 7 viewers, or does that widget decide to die? Well, maybe it'll update. I don't know if it'll update yet. But welcome aboard, Debbie. If you like the stream, don't forget to subscribe. That would be awesome. We are here every Sunday night at 9 o'clock, as long as well, we run 9 until about 12, sometimes a little later if I don't have to work the next day. But yeah, I don't see my widget updating. It seems to be stuck at 7. But yes, I mean, this whole live stream, like I said, is all for you guys. You know, this whole setup that I have up on the screen is designed to be more interactive for you guys, and more visually appealing for you guys. So you guys have all of the say in, well, you don't have all of the say, but you guys have a very big say into what happens on the screen. If you guys have suggestions on changing the screen, changing the style, or changing something up, or you guys have trouble seeing something, or whatever, you know, you guys let me know and we can work on it. This is an evolutionary process. This is just my first stream with this setup, so I'm still feeling it out as well. I'd like to get it to a point to where everyone is, well, not everyone because I can't please everyone, but the most of you guys are happy with the way it's set up and you guys are enjoying it. Right now I'm going to go check the thingy here and see how this is how accurate this is because it still says 7. I might have to give that widget a little kick in the ankles to see if it wants to cooperate here. Yes. Has everyone hit the? Hey Debbie, I'm not much further behind you. I just squirreled to frickin' high heavens, didn't I? Yes, if you haven't hit the like button yet, please do. Like I said, there's a lot of work that went on to being here tonight. A lot of dedication from a lot of us that are and are not on the screen right now to make this all possible for you guys.
On a local note, we want to raise a quick toast. I don't know if you've seen it, Sean, or you guys, but one of the push truck drivers was, how do we put this delicately? There was a sprint car accident in the feature at Williams Grove Friday night that cleared the wall and bounced into the pits and essentially landed in the bed of the pickup, which was used as a push truck for the races.
No, I did not
And
see
the
that.
driver of the truck was in the bed when it happened.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh! I
shit.
saw that.
Yeah,
No,
so
I didn't see that.
It shut down the events Friday night. So, quick toast to that guy for loving and sharing his passion of dirt track racing and being there every night to push the guys off to a start. I don't recall his name, but he was in his mid-60s.
Yeah. Actually, no, I think it was late 60s.
Yeah, mid to late.
The other thing that I would like to send a moment of silence to, and while I do this, is to the people in the 2 mass shootings over the weekend. So if we could actually have a moment of silence, either some amens in the chat or whatever for all of the lives lost in the 2 locations. What was it? El Paso, Texas,
Yeah.
and Dayton, Ohio, which is a big place for both me and Chris at least, and a lot of us Firebird guys, because that is where we hold our Firebird Nationals. One of the biggest Firebird car shows, other than the Bandit Run, I would say. That is definitely a big deal for us. So, moment of silence, please. Alright, and I hope that there is no other further incidents like that anytime soon. I've reset the view counter to see if it'll update and actually show correctly. I'm showing 9 people in the stream right now, but my view counter's still being screwy. Good night, Debbie. Hope to see you guys here next week. Oh.
Now, does this in your chat stream here with live streams? Is there, like the way Facebook works when you tag somebody or whatever? Is there anything in there? Say someone in the chat specifically asked somebody else a question. Is there any way that would flag or alert that person? And
I do believe that if you put at and then the YouTuber's whatever the user's name is, it should highlight their name.
Channel name to them when they're reading.
Yeah, it did when I type
like Biggie
the thing into chat.
Biggie can call somebody out here. Easiest one is to call me because my name's probably one of the more simple ones up there.
Yeah, probably.
Which is also partly that's a really good thing to have with a YouTube name, is a very simple to type and simple to remember name. So if anybody in here is looking to get into YouTube, that is one of the things that you can do. Is make sure that your username is pretty simple, but catchy enough to remember. the more complicated it is, the more likely somebody's not going to remember it to type it into the search bar. Like Mrs. Formula's one would be really easy. Unfortunately, Chris, your Firebird Nation's car club would not be as easy.
Yeah, it's that, and in the first
FNCC
version,
would probably
so
be,
much on.
yeah, FNCC would actually probably be better. But, you know. Oh. So, yeah, so we've had a actually pretty exciting day today for, what is it, the first hour and a half that I was on. We did nothing but technical difficulties of it all locking up and freezing. And then
Yeah.
finally my computer decided to get its shit straight. And for the last hour, we've had a pretty good run here. You know, stream's been really okay. I've gotten no notifications as far as the drop in frames, and it looks pretty good up on the thing. Actually, yeah, everything that we've had before was over an hour ago. So I've had no new notifications.
I still wonder if it was something with the live streaming or everything, you know, with everybody being that Hangouts is gone, and everybody that does streaming or anything on Sunday night, you know, which basically starts the same time that yours does, whatever fashion they were using, if you know, it didn't flood the system, especially with Pilot saying that the one live stream that he mods at had the same type of difficulties earlier this evening. So
That
maybe just too many different applications or whatever you would call it that was causing a big issue for everybody, possibly.
Yeah. The other thing is I'm actually not even positive how many people went live today. I know that not everyone used the Google Hangouts. A lot of people used just a straight webcam. Especially a lot of the newer ones, like Send It Steve when he did his live stream, he just used a straight webcam. I know that Joe from shoot, what's his channel? Why am I not thinking of it? Joe with the Challenger.
Oh, Joey 66.
Yeah, Joey 66. He uses just a straight webcam. I can tell by the way he films it. That's literally the basics of what YouTube, you know, basically YouTube for beginner, live streaming for beginners. Oh, does it? Does it do the autocomplete? I didn't know if it would.
Mm.
I don't really use that feature because most of the time when I'm in a live stream, I'm normally doing like other things. I don't necessarily sit down and dedicatedly watch a live stream because I've got so much stuff I'm going on. Even when I'm watching YouTube videos, you know, if I'm usually watching them on my Xbox, which doesn't have a chat. So I normally will just sit there and watch them. The live streams are hard for me to watch. I mean, I have completely, you know, for everyone that sits in here and joins in here, hey, we got 11 in here.
Oh, geez.
At least according to my thingy, I think that looks like it says 11.
Mine says 9.
No, up on the screen.
Mine still says 9.
Yeah. But yeah, well, my analytics says 9 and 0.5 messages a minute. Let's see if there's anything else I can get you guys to check out in the live stream. Let's see, what other chat commands can get you guys to do? I don't know if they're going to work. Let's see, stream labs. But yeah, I mean, like I said, the whole thing about this is just to get you guys to have more fun.
Yay, fun.
Fun! Yeah, because there's not really much, there isn't really much as far as automotive news, be it after the Corvette thing. I did see that Pilot said earlier about Chase Elliott apparently running away with the Watkins Glen race. Unfortunately, I have not been a big fan of NASCAR over the last
Thursday night was much better.
What was Thursday night?
The truck race at Eldora in Ohio.
Yeah, I mean,
Half mile there.
I'd love to get back into watching racing, but without having cable, number one, and how strict they are with making sure you can't watch the races unless you have cable. I used to watch them. I used to watch them on several streaming sites. I could catch them before they shut them all down. But yeah, and I'm not paying. I'm not going to sit here and pay for a cable network for me to watch just racing.
It's probably cheaper just to buy the NASCAR app thing that they have subscription service, because I think they do something. I know I have the free app with NASCAR, and they do a live cam, like an action cam, whatever you want to call it, on their app during the Cup race.
Hmm.
That shows you. I'm trying to remember what they call it.
All right.
But you can get a couple of the driver in-car cameras, and then they have on probably the top of the announcer stand thing, whatever suites. NASCAR has their own camera that actually does a track view.
Oh, okay.
No audio. You don't get none of the audio.
Yeah, but I mean that's kind of the whole point is to be able to
watch the thing that you were there.
Yeah. Well, the thing is no. I want to be able to. I want to hear the commentary.
Yeah.
I don't want to just
I'm
watch
sure
the cars going
the
around the track.
Subscription service probably gives you the audio feed to it.
I
I'm
guess.
sure.
All right. Let's see. I'm literally just looking for something on.
And she's gonna remember what now?
Who?
Miss Forma said something about remembering something. But yeah, she's had issues with the truck. She did the scans on it with a scanner, and like twice this week. She had
All right.
ABS brake light and a brake light that came on at the same time and serviced the 4-wheel drive. So she run the box on it.
Oh, so you guys are all helping each other in the chat. Okay. Anyway, so if you type in exclamation mark top 5 points, where the 5 is actually a number. So top number 5 points. It should show you the top 5 people in the points list.
Well, we already know who's at the top of that one, don't we?
Right. So I can
Yeah.
I can either type it in or somebody else can. Biggie, can you do that real quick? Just type in
Keep doing that.
Yes, exclamation point. I have dyslexia, I swear. Everything looks backwards and upside down.
Alright, so exclamation point.
Top 5 points.
Excitement mark. There you go.
There you go. Excitement mark.
Oh my gosh, I'm so excited.
So this should send up a list of who has the most points. It might take a minute. Yes, that is a good question, Mrs. Formula. Has Pilot found a new car to replace his Corvette yet? Does he have any promising perspectives? Pilot has now become like a saga on my channel. Ever since his poor car developed that issue and he had to get rid of it, we have like every single weekend we have had requested updates. Not getting another 171. I don't know if that.
I think you might say another 71.
Okay. Or is he meaning he's not getting another 71?
That's what I'm thinking.
He was answering her. I'm sure.
Well, that's what we're asking. We're hoping he's answering her because that's what he asked. That's what she asked.
But
I don't think that worked.
it's like, he hasn't done nothing yet with the top 5.
Let me try it on my end. Maybe it's something I have to put in.
Well, if he's not going to buy another car, maybe we should run with his name. He can go buy an airplane.
Mm.
Or I may not have that one activated. I don't know.
Yeah, nothing yet.
We're all sitting here staring there watching the chat.
Yeah, pretty
How does this thing work? I are caveman, I make fire.
Mhm.
Now, be careful with that fire. Remember, Elliot's got that blasted propane tank propping his door open.
Yeah. Let's see if I open up Streamlabs in here. Maybe I might be able to
You
peek
guys
at
talk
it.
about like it's a bomb.
Boom.
Hey, speaking of gas, did you
It
guys
is a
catch
bomb.
that gas explosion?
At
Do
the
what?
Midweek?
KFC? I
Yeah, the
thought
gas
Oh, the one
pipeline.
that just leveled the building.
This leveled several buildings. It was like three or 3.5 acres of ground that it wiped out.
well then no, I
Oh
didn't
my
see that one. No,
gosh.
there was a KFC that literally exploded.
Yeah, there was that one too. But no, this one of them.
That was a couple weeks ago though.
32 or 36-inch gas pipeline.
Oh, underground blew up. I think the gas leak in the KFC was actually in the KFC.
Yeah.
What the hell is going on here?
You like the pizza shop, deserted pizza shop that was in that shopping mall, strip mall thing here a month or so ago.
Yeah, I don't think it's doing anything. And yeah, anything that you type in with that doesn't show up on the screen either, if you haven't noticed. So if you're trying to figure
Yeah.
out what your points are, it's not going to crowd the chat up on the screen. Which I think at this point, I'm not sure. Are you guys okay with the size? Do you want it smaller or bigger? Because if it's smaller, I make it, the more of the chat I can fit on the screen.
Could be smaller.
Yeah, because the smaller the chat, the more the more that I can have up there. Okay, I don't have. I don't have. Oh, I'd have to add them in the.
Mm.
What is it?
Miss Form listeners, yeah, Jeopardy music playing for Final Jeopardy.
Oh yeah, do. Oh wait, hopefully that's not monetized. Uh, the Colonel's secret spices. Yeah, they had a. Oops, I almost disconnected the.
Yeah, secret prices. Now, are you able to slide your window up in the screen?
What do you
Or will that
mean?
not make anything come up more? Like where your main chat in the middle. Are you able to slide that to the top in the center the way you have it?
Oh, you mean
And have
the whoever the active speaker is?
yes.
Yeah, but the problem with that is then that gets in the way of the nice little widget that pops up
Okay.
there. See, like this one. If you look at this, can you see the live feed?
Yeah, I have the live feed on the tablet.
Okay. Now, if you look,
Uh,
if you notice, I can slide it up very little bit, but not enough for it to really probably matter. Because I know there's part of the chat is hiding behind that window, but I mean I can play with it a little bit, but if I play with it now, I may end up screwing everything up.
yeah, yeah.
Um, let's
Oh,
see. Da, da, da.
holy shit!
What?
Spent 55K this last year replacing cars.
Jeez.
Ow! I want 55K. I make 55K. Okay, okay. It's exclamation just top.
Ow. Like that.
I know what that feels like.
No, 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 no. Exclamation happy mark top.
Ow.
No,
Jesus Christ.
you
Say
took what I
that.
literally said.
Just top. I put just top.
There we go. So the top one is Mrs. Formula at 68, Pilot at 38, Debbie has 36. Chris has 28. Other Chris has 24. Impact Garage and Gaming has 19. I have 7. I have 19. And then 8 doesn't. 8 is Hammer Down Motorsports at 12. Matt is number 9 at 12. And Big E sits at 10 with 11. Now we can do. You can put in Happy Mark top hours. If we want to check that out. And of course, nobody can see my head because I'm over here trying to squint at the stupid screen. Oh, derp.
Derp.
Move this over just a little. There we go. I need another beer. I'll be right back.
No. Better be.
Van charge. He went light beer. That is a change of pace.
Yeah.
He's been on the
You
8
don't want to be on the stream, but you're going to sit right there behind the stream. Microphone. Oh, nobody typed that in. I thought somebody would have typed that in.
Type what?
Happy Mark top hours. I wonder what a heist is. It says something about I can start a heist. Okay, so top hours. See, there you go. This is how this works. Mrs. Formula has 5.6 hours. Pilot's got 3.1 hours. Debbie's got 3 hours. So yeah, that's how all that works.
I have 0.92.
You haven't even watched for an hour apparently, according to what this says.
That is trash.
Now this measured from when?
I don't know. Sorry, can't help you there. Somebody type in Happy Mark heist. See what happens.
Happy Mark.
I have no idea what that does.
Happy.
Yeah, at this point we're just playing with it. Because, like I said, I don't even know what that is. I'm looking it up now.
Yeah, exactly what Pilot said.
Mm-hmm.
Heist minigame tutorial. Let's see. Anybody type that in yet? Let's see.
I guess not.
Did I spell that right? Is it H-E-I?
Yeah.
I'm horrible at spelling. Not
Clearly.
I typed an I too, and not an exclamation point. I don't know if that's going to do anything or not. It doesn't look like it's doing anything.
Nope.
Might be another thing that I gotta start. There's search.
I've got to say that's a first.
What?
They're actually performing a relay with a chicken truck.
Oh.
Literally. Open-sided, live chickens in cages.
What are they doing with it?
One guy dropped the trailer and the other guy's backing underneath of it.
Oh, so they're just swapping the load.
Yeah, they're exchanging trailers, but that's the first I've ever seen with a live chicken truck.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Da.
Surprise.
Gotta keep them cluckers cooking.
Oh yeah.
I guess.
Okay.
Like Miss Forma says, it's
allow
always
your-
since you switch to the program, but how is she at the top of the list if it's since you switched to the program?
I didn't have it activated.
Exactly.
Um.
When you count the time you guys have tested.
Heist preferences. Okay, so you can win points with a heist. So let me see if I enable that here, will it show up on the other one? All right, let's see. Let's add that and see if it works. All right, let's try it again. Um. I'm not sure if you're supposed to gamble how many points you want to do, but let's try. Let me try this. Yes. There you go. So anybody else that types in exclamation point heist and the amount that they want to put towards the pot can join into this.
Hmm.
Otherwise, I'm just gonna probably win with everything. I think you have only so long to. So I can do a heist mini game. You got to type in your number after that. So it would be exclamation heist, and then the number of points you want to wager. There is a gambling mini game, a 8-ball mini game, a slots mini game, a duel where you can duel another player. So there is emote pyramids and emote combos. I don't have any of that stuff added yet. Do any of those sound like that something that you would you guys would like me to enable? Maybe the duel? Battle each other for points?
Hmm.
Everybody be battling freaking Mrs. Formula.
Hmm.
Okay, so we'll wait for this one to be done. I don't know how it plays out. Alright, the poisonous fog sends half the crew to Davy Jones' locker. The rest escape with a handful of plunder and a tale of plenty. So the results: one low blazer got 10, lovely coconuts got 10, and I got 20.
Woo!
That's pretty cool. So it's a way to increase your points. It looks like they just doubled whatever you bet. So that's pretty cool. So now I don't know if that knocked who all joined in it.
Miss Formula did.
Did she get in time though?
Yeah.
Oh, so she lost. She lost. She might have lost 6.
Yeah, she did.
So yeah, that's pretty cool. The other thing, like I said, we can do is I'm going to enable it now. It is called a duel, which I did enable it. So that one you would do !duel. Then you would type in the user you want to duel and how much points you want to wager. So I enabled that one. There's another one that's called Slots Minigame. That one is exclamation point. All of them start with exclamation point. But that would be slots and then the amount of points that you want to wager. You can ask the Magic 8 Ball a question.
Oh dear.
And that one is exclamation 8 ball. And then you ask it the question and it'll give you a random response. So I'm sure it's probably like a yes or no question.
Yeah.
One low blazer now has 35 points.
Jeebus.
Okay, so
Good night, Pally.
preferences for. Okay, so I can actually add responses. So far, the responses are sure, I don't recommend it, not sure, I would say no, the answer is within yourself, I don't know, and are you joking? There needs to be more than that. I'm going to have to add more there.
You can just put one in there where it's just straight up asking, "Are you stupid?"
I would. I would probably just go online and find like automated responses. Because I think the more that are in there, the more interesting it's going to be.
Yeah, I want to be.
You guys can't even
that's
see
the
me.
dumbest question I've ever heard.
Or just maybe something like visit. Did you subscribe or have you liked or stuff like that too. Let's see.
Magic 8 Ball, why won't my car start? Have you subscribed to NOVAtazz Customs on YouTube?
There you go.
If you have, it's still not going to fix your problem, but...
Let's see how this works. Stella has 9 points. That's not bad for just being for this being your first night.
Yeah, for
already
real.
having 9 points. I don't know if I did that right. Apparently I didn't do it right.
Maybe you gotta say dual 20 first?
No, it's exclamation dual. The user. Maybe I need to put at first. Is it? That's how you do it, right? At
Oh,
then
yeah,
username.
probably.
Okay, so let me try that.
Yeah, because it's always like, at Stella Dragons, you have this many points, and I just missed that shot horribly.
All right, let's try it that way. I mean, I have it activated, so. I just don't know if it's gonna work. I don't see it doing anything.
Now, would she need to respond to that the same way?
I don't know. I don't know what it pops up. Did anything pop up on her screen?
I don't think so.
Let me try just. It's still figuring it out. I don't think that one's working. I'm gonna play with that one some more. Let's try this one.
Damn it.
Though I don't know if I can do it, but yeah, there you go. You got Skull and Crossbones, Sparkling Heart, and Skull and Crossbones. You lost your 20 points.
Rip.
Whoop, whoop, whoop. No, it's doo-doo.
Doo-doo.
But yeah, it's fun. You know, that's kind of the whole point. Like I said, we'll figure out more as we go. Again, I don't know if my live. No, it's accurate. It's at 7. And the same thing is the other thing is all this does is it helps keep my Chris, did you just like
Is there an echo in here?
yeah, because it just said NOVAtazz lost 20 points. Wow, my chat's really far behind on this
Told
this
you
other thing.
so.
No, on my live dashboard.
Oh.
Like really far behind. Oh, but you know, it's not too far behind up on the screen.
Mm-hmm.
It's not going to show any of the ones that I whatevers. But no, I don't think the dual one's working. I'm gonna have to figure that one out. Oh, here goes Mrs. Formula. Mrs. Formula's gonna try her luck at the slot machine. She's got a dolphin, a heart pulse, and sparkling heart, and she lost her 10 points.
Let me try.
This is fun.
Not slotted.
I mean, to think of it, you think about it. Don't they have mini games when you're hanging? You know, like if you're at the bar and shit.
Yeah.
That little the little video mini game thing. Let's see. Skull and Crossbones, Gift, and Skull and Crossbones. You lost your 10 points.
Rip.
Is this game just freaking just gonna snag everybody's shit or what?
Probably.
Let's see. Preferences. Nope, it doesn't let me change any of that.
Still hasn't even recognized that I fucking did it.
Yeah, it did. Oh
Are
no, it
you
didn't.
sure?
No, I'm sorry. No, that was.
I was about to say, am I going blind?
Okay, so the best one to get would be Sparkling Heart, Sparkling Heart, Sparkling Heart is a 10 times multiplier. Dolphin would be
Oh.
the next best one. Gift is the third best one. Um, Wolf, and then Heart Pulse.
Hmm.
Skull and Crossbones is 0. Minimum amount is 10, that's why.
Oh. Gonna gain all the 10 points I got from that treasure hunt. And Oh, I did a lose.
Uh, I can change it to whatever I want. Right now it's labeled as points. You gain a point every 5 minutes. Uh, oh, I should be freaking. I should be adding that, man. You get a donations. If you give a donation, you should get fucking loyalty points.
Yes.
Right? Alright, so if you give a donation, you get 200 loyalty points. You get 100 points for subscribing. I don't know what the member is, so I'll leave that one blank. I don't know what active users are. But yeah, I gotta still play with all this other. There's so much stuff in here. Let me save that. Save. Yeah, there's so much cool stuff that I haven't even been able to play with yet. I still have the spin the wheel thing.
The wheel.
Yeah, there's just like a you know, like a big kind of wheel.
Do.
Yeah,
So specific. Oh my gosh.
I know, right? But look, it's like one of those the random chance wheel things. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
There's one of those in here. I don't know if that
No,
pops
no,
up
I
on the
thought it was just like
screen.
a tire.
No, I think it pops up on the screen and it'll randomly pick. I don't know if I don't know if it's a subscriber or somebody that's in the chat. I haven't looked into it that much. Are we actually holding steady at 7 viewers?
I guess so.
No, my thing says 6. I don't know. The YouTube watch thingy might be a little screwy. Something. Well, we've had as many as I think 11. But I gotta get off of here soon because I have work in the morning. It's only 12
Sad
though.
face.
If you guys like this stream, make sure you did hit the like button. If you enjoyed the new setup, we died the call aspect. Oh, that's right. That's why he's just stuck there frozen. You see it? That's why you've been the only one on the main screen. But thank you guys all for joining and working this out with me and exploring it with me. I'll have some new stuff for you guys next week. Hopefully, we won't have as many technical issues next week, and